It is the hockey rivalry, Canada and USA in a Saturday night matchup in Montreal that has been circled on the calendar for a long time.
Most entertaining game of the tournament for sure. You're starting the game on the bench. I don't think anyone kind of knew what was going to happen.
Look out! They're going to drop the gloves right away.
The 3 fights happen. Like, what are you thinking?
What was I thinking? I was just thinking this is amazing. You know, the fans were going crazy. Our bench was going crazy. Their bench was excited. I think everybody was just so amped up. It was just a great atmosphere.
McDavid is in! McDavid scores!
And I've seen you score a lot of goals in your career, and sometimes you don't have a big celebration. I could tell by that celebration that goal meant a lot.
Yeah, it meant a lot. Obviously, this competition has been something that the players have been asking for a really long time. You know, best on best, you know, for guys to be able to showcase their stuff on the biggest stage. For me, that goal meant a lot. Obviously, the fights, the crowd, everything kind of plays into it, and I was excited. Kind of gets us off and running. Unfortunately, we don't find a way to win, but get another chance.
Back onto the stick of Connor McDavid. Gets it back from Crosby. Back to Crosby. Look at that! What a goal!
Talk to me about PP1. You guys scored 10 seconds in.
Yeah.
You've only had 3 opportunities in the tournament. That's it. Not against Finland, but you're working on a lot in practice. You guys are talking a lot. The way the hands are set up, it's almost like the perfect power play on paper. How's that collaboration been?
It's been fun. You know, I'm disappointed that we haven't had more opportunities, you know, just the 1 against Sweden, 2 against the Americans. It's been fun just to talk about it, you know, obviously with all those guys, you know, Sid, Nate, Kale, Rhino. It's just been really fun to talk it out, talk through situations, plays, whatever it is. So I think the power play is going to need to get one if we're going to win.
You've never really had a guy that you like to give the puck on the goal line to Sid. So you keep crowding in. This is obviously getting technical, but you keep crowding in the middle. And if they go with you, you got Sid, one of the best goal line guys in the league, giving that to him down low, like the first goal that you scored, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know, and that was a conversation that we had the day before that game. You know, he was asking, you know, if you're working high, where do you want me? If you're working low, where do you want me to go? And we kind of talked that situation. And it's funny. That's exactly how we scored. So as I said, it's so fun just to have these conversations, work on things. You know, I'm pretty cool that it got us one.
Braden Point, having a guy that can kind of skate with you and kind of keep up with you. How fun's that been to have a guy to zip around the ice with? You know, going through the lineup, you're thinking about guys you kind of want to play with, and he was a guy that I pointed at right away. You know, we played together a little bit at the World Juniors in 2015 and really enjoyed playing with him. So selfless, you know, just wants to win, you know, and obviously he's had an amazing career, you know, special player for sure.
How does the final against Team USA sound?
Thursday night, Canada versus US, the final. This is probably what everybody wanted. This is probably what you wanted. What are you thinking going into that game?
So excited. It's going to be an amazing atmosphere. I love being the road team in this game. This is exciting for our group. Chance to play the spoiler for sure.
It feels like there's more at stake than usual. Look out! They're going to drop the gloves right away. Matthew Tkachuk and Brandon Hagel right off the hop. The tone's been set. I don't think we're done.
No, I don't think so either.
Sam Bennett, Brady Tkachuk. What a tilt. What a start. We might have more. Parayko and Miller. And Parayko's going to answer in a big way. 3 fights, 9 seconds. It is the hockey rivalry.
What do you remember about the first 9 seconds against Canada-USA the other night?
It was electric, and I didn't see that coming.
It was crazy. It was, you know, it was mayhem.
Just to see Hags answer the bell and then Benny step up and then Parayko throw him down too. It was just inspiring.
That's where you get the momentum from, and after the first one, you don't really expect the second one, and then the third happened. So I think everyone was really amped up and ready to go after that.
You know, Binnington probably would fight you just if he could.
I don't doubt that.
Who would win, you or him?
Come on.
Did you ever look down at the other guy at the other end of the ice?
No. No.
Is this the biggest game you've ever played?
I think for your country, this means a ton.
It's all in. Game is on the line, and that's where you want to be as an athlete and competitor, and I'm honored to be here and being able to go out there and compete.
When you see Hellebuyck, I mean, you know him as well as anybody else does. What do you see when you see him at the other end of the ice?
I think he keeps his game very simple, and he gets in the way. He's a big goalie, so you know we're gonna have to find a way to beat him.
You know Jordan really well. You see him so many times a year. When you see him at the other end of the ice, what do you think?
don't have an answer for that. Not right now.
No, that makes me think.
You can think. I'll let you think on it.
Scores! Matthew Tkachuk has another. It's a Tkachuk night.
You and Brady, step brothers, Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, or Bash brothers from the Mighty Ducks?
We've gotten both. I mean, I don't think I'm a Bash brother, but I think he might be. And we also like to have fun and joke around all the time, so it might be more like that. But it's probably a mix of both, honestly, right now.
Has it been what you thought it would be playing with him on this stage?
No, it's been 1,000 times better. It's been so special. I can't believe that we're really here. And if we were talking the other day, like it feels like we're just in a dream still. Like it hasn't sunk in. It's been absolutely incredible, the impact that this tournament and that this team's had on the whole country. And I don't think people really realize it yet. Everybody's, locking eyes on this tournament really, and kind of falling in love with it and falling in love with this team and the way we play and the competitiveness and the fun and the energy. And once we beat Canada, we knew that we were going to play them again in the finals, and we knew that was going to be a rematch. So I can tell you that every single person I've talked to is so jacked up for this game, and we are as well. Like, this is an opportunity of a lifetime for us, and I've played in some really big games, and this is the biggest one.
You've played for the Stanley Cup, you've played huge games, but this is the biggest?
Yes. Yeah, this is the biggest one. You're playing for your country, you're playing against your biggest rivals. There's so much going on between the two countries, hockey aside, that it's going to be absolutely incredible. Mike Eruzione said it the other day when we had dinner. He's like, in 1980, we opened the door and you guys have a chance to knock it right down. So this is an opportunity where there's millions of kids watching, and this could have a huge impact on this next generation. So we take a lot of pride in this game.
Can there be 3 fights in 9 seconds in a championship game?
I mean, I guess there could be, but it's about winning the game. There could be none, there could be 10, you don't know what happens in these games, but I think that our team went into that game in Montreal on Saturday and wanted to send a message that we're here. You guys have had your success, and it's been a while since we've played in one of these, and we feel like we have the team here to do it. So this game and this stage means a lot to us.
It was 29 years ago almost that your dad won with his Team USA at the World Cup of Hockey. How much have you talked about that experience and how it compares to this one for you now?
Talked a lot with him about it, and there were a lot of similarities. I think a very different type of hockey. That was one thing that was mentioned a bunch. But the impact that team had. There's guys playing in this room because of that team, because of that game. So it's up to us to ultimately win it like they did.